What's going on, wrestling true believers? It's a great day in Samantha. I'm one of the hosts, Mr. Team, bringing forward Wrestling Debates and Catering with my boy Joe from the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast. It's great to be here. You guys are coming in hot as fuck tonight. Okay. You listen, I know that we took a break. My fat ass had to take a break last week. You know what I'm saying? I was too goddamn tired. Humans was getting on my motherfucking nerves last week. But that's cool because we're here and we're here to give you motherfuckers life. You shit me. You know what I'm saying? And also shout out to the comment section. You guys are doing awesome. Y'all been doing awesome like for the last couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like it's just y'all have been fucking insane. But yeah, shout out to you guys. So I'm gonna give it to my co-host and let him introduce himself.
Me llamo es un toxic joder. Anything for Salinas. I am a member of the Hot Tech Wrestling Podcast. I appreciate you. I am Joe Freelon, a.k.a. Mr. Why would you say that? A.k.a. Imaginary Soapbox, a.k.a.
How do you say that, by the way? Imaginary Soapbox.
It's a imaginary soapbox, and then you hold it for a long period of time. Pause.
So do you have to be moist when you hold that whole tagline? Or
no, I do stuff outside of this. I'm a singer by trade, so I'm pretty good at holding notes for a long time.
Oh.
I feel like I should.
By trade. Oh,
yeah. I'm by
interesting.
Trade. Yeah, you know how you're a Christian by law? I'm a singer by trade. That's how
Fuck you, okay? I mean, damn. Like, you didn't have to tell people my business, but yes. So, everyone, we're going to have two people here at a time. After me and Joe, we do our little shtick or whatever, and then we're going to have two of y'all in here. Then we're going to open up the floodgates like we always do, okay? Mm-hmm. So, number one, first of all, let me tell you what happened this weekend, okay? Up to right now. So, Sunday was dope. Like, yeah. I was not expecting for AEW to have a blast. I mean, just like dope ass pay-per-view. Like we had two people that's coming back. We had Kyle O'Reilly come back. We had Pac is coming back. The pay-per-view was 4 hours long, but it did not seem that way because it was like 6 o'clock 1 minute and 11 o'clock the next minute. But what really made my week, or more so what made my whole year, we were able to talk to Zilla Fatu. Right. That man is so fucking chill. Now, on top of that, you guys have been, oh my God, so supportive of our podcast. Like, you guys are just, like, fucking awesome. Like, that's why I am in a great, great fucking mood because, like, where we're going in our podcast, it's like we're just going. It's like everywhere. It's so infectious. It's Tuesday. It's a cookout. It's #Hills for Life. It's Joe's podcast. It's like you guys are literally helping our podcast go into the stratosphere. And people keep telling me our viewership is going up because everyone loves us. Because we are organic. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is force fed. When we talk to you guys, this is how we talk to each other on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you guys. But wrestling, is just dope. It's dope as fuck. You know, both from the WWE and AEW. But we're going to talk a little bit about, both. But I want to turn this over to Joe. So, what are you thinking so far? Like, what has really stood out for you?
All right, guys. Let's do something right fast that we don't get a chance to do all the time. I want you to understand that pay-per-views happen year after year after year, month after month after month, or whatever. This pay-per-view at Revolution is not their primary pay-per-view. For them, it's Double or Nothing, and what's the other one?
Double or Nothing. Double or Nothing, right?
Double or Nothing and Forbidden Door are their major ones. Okay, everybody has like the small pay-per-view. This wasn't a major one, but Tony Khan said, "Let me cook anyway." Boy, this pay-per-view. I'm a father. I'm a dad. I was doing this the whole time. because I was screaming watching these matches.
Have an announcement to make. We just made 10K, y'all. Y'all killing it. We just made gold. Y'all already know what the deal is. 20K. Keep it going, y'all. Keep it rolling. Go ahead, Joe.
Listen, at this point, and we'll get into a deeper dive into it. Tony Khan told several stories this time. The narrative of Tony Khan not being able to tell a story has to stop. Now it has to stop. Is he consistent with it? No. He's working on it. And he's actually relying on the people to actually do it. Number one, a lot of these matches that were like great and amazing, we're not getting the full gist of how really great and amazing they are till you do a rewatch. I rewatched it after Raw. I stayed up to 3 in the morning to rewatch Revolution because it was that damn good.
It was.
There's nothing else to talk about. There's nothing else to say. That match was that. Listen, Swerve, Hangman, Joe, Takeshka. I'm sorry, I'm going to say his name wrong.
Takeshka, you got it right.
That was right? Okay. And Ospreay. Good.
Match of the fucking year. Woo! Hands down. And the crazy thing was that was a dark horse match. No one ever thought that match was going to... I mean, it stole the fucking show, y'all. No lie. No cap. No lie. No periods. No exclamation points. No ovaries.
Pause.
Thank you. But you get what I'm saying. Okay, all right. I was giving a shout out to the eggs. You know what I'm saying? Of these, shut the fuck.
Shouts out to the eggs. Shouts out to the eggs is wild. Shouts out to the eggs. Just want to give a shout out to the eggs for Women's Month.
Right, you know. To the ovary, you know. I mean, hey, this is the reason why we're here. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, you know, bang. Yeah. Okay. All right, go. I'm sorry. Don't mind me. Don't fucking mind me. Anyway, continue.
Okay, so at this point, what I need you guys to understand is that, all right, this is what I will say, and we'll probably say it for later because we'll talk about it later or whatever. For me this year, that's one of the pay-per-views. That's only one of the pay-per-views I'll rewatch over and over again and not get tired of it. Because match after match after match, there were some on there, like the only reason why I wouldn't give it a full 5 stars or whatever is because there were 2 matches it was like, what was the point?
Right.
But other than that, though, it was awesome. It was beautiful. It was beautiful to watch. If I had to introduce somebody to wrestling, I would make them watch the pay-per-view. That was
yes, most definitely. And like me and Joe, like we really do not agree sometimes on some of these pay-per-views. But Joe was actually in the Discord and he was watching it right along with us. And like it was like almost like 50 of us that was in the Discord or whatever, and we had so much fucking fun. Like it was never a dull moment. Now, I'm not saying like across the board they were 5-star matches, whatever. I would say the lowest was probably 4 stars. But the rest were actually pretty good, including the 0 Hour. 0 Hour really set the tone.
Yeah.
If we really want to like keep it 100, it really set the tone for the rest of the evening.
Look, that whole thing, people don't understand. Like, you've had some reviews with Elimination Chamber, Royal Rumble, and Evolution on this one. Just, it's levels to this shit, is all I'm saying. And then I'll get into detail about it later. But it is levels to this shit, and it's showing. And AEW showing, okay.
Yes.
Okay, y'all keep talking shit.
Yes. And this is the competition that we always be talking about on either on #Heroes for Life or on this podcast right here. That competition is going to bring out the best of everybody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can sit here and we can say that WWE is being lazy, but what they're trying to do is they're trying to be, they're trying to bring out the best of themselves, even though sometimes we don't see it. But their presentation is changing, whether you want to believe it or not. That's the one thing that I will tell you. I am a AEW mark. I am, but I will give the credit where it is due when it comes to WWE. I love WWE. However, I am a strong critic, and I'm not going to pull any punches, especially this evening. So, but yeah, one more thing I want to add before we bring on our two guests. You know, I almost burned my house down.
What?
So on Saturday night, let me tell you. So like, you know, my fat ass decided to get up in the early in the morning or whatever, like 2 o'clock in the morning, saying that I want to cook me some goddamn dirty rice.
What are you? Why are you?
Because
doing
I
that?
was hungry and I did not want to order from DoorDash, and DoorDash is high as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
You could.
So what?
You could have drank some water or something.
No, nigga. No, I didn't want to drink no goddamn water, nigga. Do you know how big these nipples is and my stomach? Bro, I gotta feed 4. I mean 3. The fuck? I mean, anyway.
Pause.
Okay, alright. Anyway, as I was saying, so I'm up here in the kitchen making some rice, you know what I'm saying? Making my green, my vegetables and all the other shit. Everything is done. Everything is good. Okay. So I'm up here cutting up the meat, making sure there's no blood in the meat or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You know. However, shut the fuck up. So so I'm on the burner, right? The burner is still on, but I did not know that. And the shit that I'm cutting it with is plastic. So I'm up here sitting up here and I'm smelling this shit and I'm saying, what is that smell? You know, I ain't thinking nothing of it. I'm just like, okay, maybe I'm smelling so fresh and so clean. Then, you know, it gets louder. I'm just like, what is that smell? And then I'm just, oh shit, oh fuck, oh my god. Dude, I'm up here lifting this shit like it's a fucking marshmallow. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? So now I am panicking. I'm like, I'm about to burn the house down. But you know what really saved me was fucking YouTube. Why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing. I'm trying to. Listen, cause I see you do. I see you with the pan like this. I'm sorry. All right.
You know you ain't shit. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Okay. Just want to make sure that. Okay. So anyway, I got my life. You know what I'm saying? God told me that I'm going to live to see another day. Hopefully, I live to see 41. Hopefully.
You will.
But yes, shout out to TikTok though. I mean, not TikTok, but YouTube. YouTube tutorials was fucking awesome. It was to the T. And I cleaned my burner. We're good to go. And I'm ready to bring on the guests.
I am ready as well, sir. Let us get this thing going.
All right. Who's going to be the first two? Okay. All right.
Did you say you was holding your pan like a marshmallow, like you making s'mores?
I mean, that's what it looked like. Indeed.
Hello,
Shut the fuck
boys.
up. Hi, Angel. Hi, Angel. How you doing?
So you know how you like almost burnt your house down?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I almost broke my toe trying to get to the other room to talk to Zilla. So you're a fire hazard. I'm a clumsy one.
That, you know what? There's nothing wrong. Well, I mean, you almost broke your toe and almost like, you know, well, I mean, you could go to the hospital.
We were just gonna go down together. It's all.
What? Yep. In the blaze of glory. Exactly. Yes. So,
yes.
Angel, shout out to you. Thank you so much.
I adore you too.
Thank you. We adore you. We adore all of the support you've been giving us since you've been on here. So,
absolutely.
So we got to start with you two. Smart Mark, shout out to him. So let's talk about this. As a matter of fact, the first thing that I want to talk about with you guys, I want to do something controversial. So, Undertaker, Sting.
Oh, God.
Who had the best career?
Why would you ask me this?
I know. I have to go Sting.
Evil.
I gotta go Sting.
Hold up.
You are
Look
evil.
here.
Whoa.
I'll show you why. I gotta go Sting.
You're being worked at Scoob right now, and I don't like it. Look at
I know. That's where that's who I grew up to be. Yes, Scoob.
That's
Scoob.
why I got my Scorpion. I gotta go for Sting. Right on the hand. I got another one too. So I got 2. I'm a Sting girl. Hell yeah.
Okay, so the question is, and I'm not done with you guys. Why?
Oh God.
Tag your it psych. Go ahead.
Got him.
Got
Really?
him.
That's what you gonna do? All right. Okay. Oh God damn it! Why would you put?
Do you want me to put on some music for you so you can, soothe yourself? Because you look
Yeah,
like you almost
yeah,
naked. Okay, all right.
yeah.
I'll
Wait,
give
wait.
him time. I'll give him time.
Okay.
I think Sting because
Wow.
he was able to evolve. He was able to his gimmick went stale, and he was able to evolve. Like he became the Crow. He became everything that the fans needed and wanted. He was able to change the element. He was able to I think grow with time as it went on. To be honest, I mean Undertaker, yeah, he changed his gimmick and he became the biker, but it was like the biker or the dead man. That's it. Joe, stop it! If you say the word pause, I'm gonna hurt you. I can see it.
I wasn't gonna say
Do
because you didn't say
it.
anything pause worthy, but I wanted to retort, but I'm gonna wait.
Do
Yes,
it.
please. I just feel like he was able to go with everything. I wish that he was able to do more in WWE. I feel like everything kind of went with WCW and then a bit in TNA. And I was really happy with this run, to be honest. I would have, even though he's older, I would have liked him to have at least a singles run in AEW. But what he did with Darby, I think was perfect to end the career.
Okay, cool. All right. Classic. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Damn it, damn Scoop Junior. Okay.
I mean, I can't help it. Shit.
So I'm saying Undertaker for one reason. And
Because you got a WWE hat on?
no, I can even take it
No.
off. Still say that it
No,
doesn't
no,
matter.
no. Keep that motherfucker on.
Yeah, see, that's what I said. See,
Hey, stop that! Don't, because you got the free. See, fresh cut you.
I know,
Here we go.
right? I know.
look at
I'm
you.
so
Look at you,
sexy
press
right
right up and
now. I
everything.
get it. So,
But I just say Undertaker just for the only because of the fact you can say
Streak.
that you really can't say with the Undertaker. Oh, I wish he had anything. He already had his career. The only thing you probably can put a blemish on is the 21-1, which I still think should be taken off since everything else is taken off from a certain person. So I'm just saying, other than that blemish, there's really nothing else you can say that he should have done this. Like, he was really consistent. He had a consistent run, and also not just did he have a consistent run, he had a consistent run of every time he came out there was some type of iconic feeling. When I say iconic feeling, I'm not just talking about cheering and like the pop, but it's even a feeling of I need to stand up for this. I need there's a moment here. Every time he came, from beginning to to his retirement. So so that's the only reason why I'm saying Undertaker as far as the career run. He had a better one. Only because he was set up better too. I will say that too. Look where he was at. You feel me? And look, he was under the machine the whole time. So that's the only reason why I'm saying that like that.
Midwest said something very interesting. He said during this time of being in the WWE, Undertaker was never the number one draw.
What thing?
He was mid. According to Heel Mike, he was mid, and I guess Taker had said so. So he was a mid card, honestly.
Hi guys.
But Joe's gonna Joe, be gentle. Be gentle.
All right.
Get back
All
up
right.
here. You can't leave me.
Here we go. Guys, listen. I get it. He just retired, and man, hell of a career. 14-time heavyweight champion. Okay? 14-time.
Really?
Yes. 6 times.
Yes.
6 times in WCW, once in NWA, and 4 times in TNA, and then a couple of times in some other promotions. Okay.
Why does it not feel like that?
Because you want the truth?
No, I'm not being shady.
No.
I swear to you, I'm a Christian by law. But no, it just doesn't feel that way, bro.
It doesn't. I think it's because he went to multiple companies. But it
Except for
wasn't his
WWE
choice.
until the last. Yeah, that I get. Yeah.
This is the truth about Sting. People say, "Oh, Sting was the man in 2 companies." No, he was a pillar like Undertaker. Sting is one of those guys in like the early 90s, had the iconic match with Ric Flair that was a draw. That's one of the most iconic matches ever in the history of wrestling. Undertaker has 3 of those matches in back-to-back-to-back years. Undertaker was never the man in WWE. That is correct. But every year, they said, you are so iconic, we're going to make sure you win at our biggest promotion. Sting was the man there, but they brought in Hulk. They brought back Rick. They brought in the Outsiders and NWO. Sting's gimmick did change. But if it wasn't for Scott Hall telling him to do the crow thing,
I know. I was shocked at that.
And
that blew me away.
Yeah, and also in TNA, if someone wasn't like, hey man, you seen The Dark Knight Rises? You don't get Joker Sting. Listen, Undertaker being the American badass is who he actually is. He liked to do motorcycles, go to strip clubs, and drink a lot of beer and talk real country. That's who he was. That was who he was as a character. Did it evolve? But it worked out in some shape, fashion, or form. Okay.
Yeah,
now,
for somehow it got pulled over or like went over. Sorry.
Right. No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Pulled over.
America.
Yeah,
likes,
pulled over.
America. We Americans
like
like
Jay
our beer
Uso and Jimmy. Yeah, you're right. The only difference is that they didn't have a DUI.
They did get pulled.
He was riding dirty.
He was riding dirty. Right. He was riding dirty. Right.
Like that.
Exactly.
Now listen. With that aspect of it, Sting has always been great, but Sting has never really been the like pinnacle of what that is. If you ask any wrestling fan in this age, right where we are right now, they will give you 5 matches that changed their life. 3 of them are Undertaker's.
It's true.
That is true. It's true. That's true. So that brings me to who I think. So I really never grew up on Sting. I grew up on Undertaker, and Undertaker had classic matches. Like, he wasn't the guy, but at the same time, he was the feature. He was the soul. He was the embodiment of WWE, especially in the Attitude Era. When he threw Mankind fat ass off of that Hell in a Cell, that's what made him. No lie. Like, leading up to that point, like, Undertaker was just Undertaker. But when he threw him off, that bring another layer to the Undertaker's not only intensity, but his characters. Like, they were just like, dude, he can be satanic. He can be the devil. I mean, like, bro, he brought another meaning to the Undertaker. You know what I'm saying? And also, Mankind enhanced that as well. But Undertaker's career is just legendary. Like, this man was not beat in like 20 fucking years at WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? And Undertaker is just iconic. Anywhere that you go, like, even if you're not a wrestling fan, you know who Undertaker is. Because that's all people talk about.
See,
like,
but I grew up on
Undertaker's a household name.
WCW. Like, my first wrestling show was WCW. It was a War in the Cage type thing. But like, I'm like a Sting girl just because, like, Sting, Ric Flair, like, they were the icons of WCW before, obviously. So do you think, like, for you guys, it's just because of how advanced Vince McMahon, like, grew WWF at that time?
Well,
and that's why, like, versus Ted Turner and everything. Like, you see what I mean? Like, because during the 80s, like, when you were thinking wrestling, you weren't really thinking WCW, but they had solid matches and solid performances. Versus WWE, you had Saturday Main Event. You had, all the shows going on that were just becoming more and more advanced through cable. So do you think that's why you guys are seeing it? Because, like, Sting will always be an icon legend for myself, type thing. So do you think that's why you guys view Undertaker differently than other people?
You see, like, I think, like, that's why I feel like, like, one of the main reasons with the Undertaker, like, other than him having the great matches, which, anybody in the ring was saying, like, he was great in the ring. Like, he was a full professional. But other than that, you got to remember, he was behind the machine. Like, the machine was behind him. So that is a great point. You feel me? And like that even I can piggyback on that question to ask, what do you guys think would happen if Sting was behind.
He never
it.
came to WWE.
He never
Yeah.
came to WWE, and I think if he had came to WWE, I think we would have got the dream match that we always wanted. I think there would have been iconic matches between the Undertaker and Sting. I think he would have replaced Mankind on some level.
I think that at some point, Vince would have ruined it. He would have ruined Sting.
I agree with you too, because we seen a glimpse. We seen that in Living Color.
Yeah.
No point taken. I mean, no point. You get what I mean. We seen that at WrestleMania 31.
Yeah.
That when you hold somebody that can't, or like when you have somebody's career in the palm of their hand, and in the palm of their hands, like Vince McMahon and Triple H or whatever at the time, like this is what would happen. It was just like, well, we always wanted you to come to WWE so we can screw you, you know. But since we couldn't get you 20 years ago, we're going to get you now. And that's where WWE just keep missing the ball. Instead of having iconic moments, they rather say, I'm going to get back at you because you were one of our competitors at the time. And I think that's bullshit.
I have to agree with you on that. Just because, like, if I'm being brutally honest about it, Vince was always bitter with wrestlers succeeding outside of his company. For example, Diamond Dallas Page didn't get the proper push he was supposed to get. Booker T never got.
But he was amazingly over. Like, he was incredibly over for someone of his age. Like, he was 38 when he started in the business.
Right. But when, like in WCW, he was the man, and he should have been the man.
Yeah.
But because he had a finisher like Randy Orton that Vince didn't like in the first place, because he thought that Diamond was too slow, which he wasn't. He just had his own pace. He never really pushed them to the moon. If Vince didn't have the idea, Vince didn't like the idea. That's who Vince was.
But
If Sting,
it'd be worse than just not liking the idea, because he made the man a stalker. Now I got mad at this, and I remember DDP.
Yeah, when he sucked Sarah.
I remember
a wife stalking,
Yeah.
creepy ass new veneer having. I was like,
Yeah.
what the?
But you know what? That is a reflection of how Vince McMahon is in real life. If you really look at all of the gimmicks that we've seen, like the questionable gimmicks, this is literally a reflection off of how Vince McMahon really gets down.
it's art that becomes reality. That's like
Yes.
it's
So-
art that becomes reality.
Joe, I got a question for you though. So Taker was obviously in WCW 89 and 90.
Yeah.
Do you think if he had stayed there and he had pulled a Diamond Dallas and went over in his middle of his career, do you think he would be as big?
No, and the reason I don't think he would have been as big is because the nature of the business there at WCW was a lot of there weren't a lot of like major gimmicks. WWE was what was best for Taker. So when he left, or when he got released from WCW and he went to WWE, Vince has to take credit for his character and the development of it. When Sting would wear face paints to do his tag team with Ultimate Warrior. That's just who he was or whatever. And WCW latched on to it, didn't change it or whatever, just went with it. When he was with WCW, I think he was like, what is it, like some big country, some country, some shit, something like that or whatever.
Big country. Who? The Undertaker?
Yeah, he was like some big country dude, had the best cowboy boots.
Yeah.
That
Mean
was
Mark.
before my time.
Mean
Yeah,
Mark.
it was like
Mean Mark
Mean
Calloway.
Mark.
Mean Mark Calloway.
Hell no.
Yes, it wasn't. It wasn't.
No.
It was awful. It was
got-
inspired by Terry Funk. It just didn't work.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't for him. It just wasn't.
Yeah,
He's
it wasn't.
He's from Texas, but it's one of those things where to make his character iconic, Vince had to think of something and come up with something beautiful. So, I mean, even in saying that, I still think his overall career is a bit better. Sting has more championships and way more accolades than Undertaker. Don't get it twisted. He was a United States heavyweight champion. He's a tag team champion with multiple people.
Absolutely.
And he has a bunch of championships. Do not get that twisted. Sting is still him. Right. But I, myself, think Undertaker has the better overall iconic career. That's my opinion. It's not, you know what I'm saying? That's just how how I see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, I'm not going to argue with that. Like, still, like, it's just, it kind of sucks that I think most of it has to do with the companies that he was with, unfortunately.
Right.
That's
Like,
correct.
a lot of it.
So everybody, what we're gonna do because it's 10:05, so let's like open up the floodgates real quick. This is part where it's going.
Oh yeah, I want to hear
get
Stormy come after you now. Let's go, Stormy.
Stormy, you better have the jacket on.
Stormy
Stormy with the jacket.
He gonna have the
Stormy's
jacket
ready.
on with the intro.
Stormy is
Come closer.
ready.
Come closer.
Come right,
Come
close
closer.
enough.
Not
Close
too
Come on,
enough.
Stormy.
No, what's Stormy? I got you, Stormy. Hold on.
Oh, Stormy got. Wait, are we wearing jackets? Can I go get a jacket? I want to get a jacket. Can I get a jacket? Can I get a jacket?
Yeah, hurry up.
What's up, y'all?
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
You know what's
Jesus
sad,
Christ.
Smirk? Is I have a shirt that matches that.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Go, Stormy. Come on, I'm ready for you. Let's go. Endless
Stormy-
Stormy. Endless Storm. Let's go.
Stormy, you got your Barbie jacket? Let's go.
Okay.
He said, say my name, say my name.
Say my name, say my name.
Right.
You've been shady.
Say my name, say my name. Let's go, Stormy.
Hold on, because I got to get all of the takers and see. Okay. All right. So shout out to the panel tonight. So I'm gonna try to rotate. Okay, matter of fact, I'm gonna try to rotate you guys. Hang on, because we gotta get. Let me see. Phil, can you drop for 1 second?
Sorry, go ahead.
Hey, no worries.
Okay, drop for 1 second. I'm gonna bring you back.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. All right, let's bring. Hang on,
good jacket.
because Miss Alpha is in here. Let's get Miss Alpha.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, because this
What
is
are
gonna be a
you
nice
wearing?
little debate.
I had to get the gray jacket. You know what I'm talking about?
Wait, are y'all about to go to bed?
No, I got the gray jacket. I got the
You
gray
look
little.
good.
Oh,
Stormy
okay.
about to come in here with.
Joe
pink
has
jacket.
this Al Bundy jacket on. We have like
Right,
whatever flannel over here. Like, what is happening?
right, that part. Okay.
not-
Red
I'm not
red
gonna-
flannel goes together.
I'm not gonna
Okay.
take my chest out. I'm not gonna put my chest out. Stormy gonna put his chest out. I'm not doing that. I'm not showing my titties out.
All right, so welcome Mid South. Welcome Light Skinned Gouging. What's going on, Smiley? What's going on, Stormy? What's going on, King Jody?
What's
welcome to
up?
the show. So,
What's up?
so
Mid.
tonight, you guys know the agenda. Okay, we're not gonna stay on one agenda because we gotta go through all of them. Okay, so first, if you guys do want to go with the Undertaker Sting, who had the best career, you guys can do that. If you have any comments or if you want to question me, Joe, Classic, or Angel, you can do that right now. So we're going to give you guys about 10 minutes or so, then we're going to move on to the next subject. So
I would like to question you, sir.
excuse me.
I would like a question for
Dad.
hot take. I would like a question.
Jack,
Go ahead.
you already. Jack,
Go ahead.
So
Go ahead, dipset.
what do you mean when you say current? When you say current, are you talking about our era or like today, like a today fan? Because nobody today is going to name a Taker match as a match that changed. That's why I was like, what do you mean by current? What's your range of current?
In the past 20 years, so I think that Undertaker at least has 3 of those matches. And if you want to go all the way back to even like just like in general, some of the most iconic moments in wrestling, him and Sting have been there, but I think Undertaker has a bit more.
I feel when you was talking about Undertaker, I was comparing Undertaker to somebody. And when it comes to talk about Undertaker, it's like when you talk about Michael Jordan. You can only talk about the championships, a.k.a. WrestleMania. You can't talk about the other losses, or otherwise, that don't count. We can't talk about all the years he got swept out the first rounds, all the times he couldn't beat such people. We can't talk about that with Taker. We can only talk about the streak. Because for me, Undertaker became a complete piece of dog shit after he lost to Roman Reigns for no reason at WrestleMania. That's what
Are you sure before that?
But wasn't he like in his 50s? Like
It doesn't matter. I'm
He's
just saying the
already
whole
old.
mystique, the aura of Taker for me was completely drained and just left. It was like when I found out that when you went outside with that Oscar Mayer weenie mobile whistle, that the Oscar Mayer weenie truck would not show up. That's what it felt like for me when
You
I
were going
saw
on Weenie
Roman
Bros?
Reigns beat Undertaker for no reason at all. Brock did not ruin him.
Pause.
I get it. Undertaker wanted Kurt Angle to beat the streak. It would have made sense. I get it. But Brock Lesnar, it was because of John Cena's ass why Taker beat Lesnar. Lesnar beat Taker. Okay? So blame that dude. But when I saw Roman beat Taker, all the mystique went away. And unlike Sting, you know, I didn't see Taker put nobody over before he left. Oh wait, he had to finally 15 years later, it felt like, when he whispered in Bray Wyatt's ear, whatever he said. We seen Sting put people over in TNA. Granted, Jeff Hardy doped it all away, but you know, we seen him do other stuff. You know, like we watched Sting put people over. You know what I mean? Like we ain't see Taker pass shit. Oh, Taker let Roman say, "This is my yard now." Whoop de diddly do. Oh, you know what?
So Stormy, are you insinuating that Undertaker is selfish as fuck? Is that what you're saying?
Hold on a second. Well, hello there, Smiley.
Oh my God.
There goes Foxy.
So,
Hold on. Everybody stop. Smiley.
Here we go. Wow.
Oh, here
Just please don't be naked. That's it. Because this is a family show.
I just
wait. I must fetch some wine. I must fetch us some wine.
please go fetch it.
Fetch now.
Smiley, can I
I
tell you
got this,
something?
yo.
Smiley.
Okay, y'all, pause.
Thank you.
Pause.
Thank you.
Did you pause?
Pause.
You can't pause, Angel. You
Thank
didn't
you.
have
I'm
the auto
pausing.
effect.
Thank
Y'all
you.
are drilling on my
Thank you.
friend down there. Now pause.
Right, because they are very fertile. They are very fertile for some reason.
Yeah.
Pause.
She's
It's like-
just showing her beautiful hair.
Right.
Pause. Give this girl some breathing room.
Right.
Smiley like an extra from the Soul Sister video.
Wow. Anyway, can we continue, please?
She said whatever.
So
Quit.
I was saying that you know, so I forgot what I was saying. Oh, Taker.
Why the fuck your room look? Oh, that's Jody. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my phone hold to be in little.
Jody, you hush your face.
Stormy, let me put my jacket back on.
I'm sorry.
As I was saying.
Go, Stormy. Go ahead. Okay, my jacket's back on.
Okay. Yeah. So
You
I wouldn't say Taker.
I'm
was
good.
selfish.
I'm good.
Okay. Are we there? Okay. I would say he was selfish in a bit of trying to keep that mystique alive. But like I said, we saw it all go away when we saw Roman beat him for no reason to have the rights of saying this is my yard now. And so yeah, but I feel like Sting did put over more people. But yeah, that's just in TNA. AEW, I don't think he put over nobody in AEW. Except for Darby.
Darby.
Except for
Darby. Yeah, that's it.
I feel like I can counter your point with like people saying they didn't want to beat the streak. Because Sean was really walked up to and said, "You want to beat the streak?" And he was like, "No." Nah. And then same thing with Trips, Punk. You know what I'm saying? But no, because your point, sir, absolutely correct, and I can't disagree with you. But like that's why I said I feel like that's my opinion thing because for some people, Sting is like LeBron. His longevity makes him great. What he can do on a consistent basis at 50 plus years old. Remember, Undertaker had to do it like once a year. Sting took no days off. If he didn't have to, he didn't take no days off. He was always in there with Darby, doing whatever he had to do, jumping off stages and doing all types of stuff or whatever. But for
except those years that he took off because he didn't want to sign with WWF.
Okay, well yeah, there you go. Those two.
And there was a reason why. I mean, that was the reason.
Right, respectfully, if that's his choice, so be it. But again, like there was
100%.
y'all know what happened every year after I would say probably WrestleMania. Let's say WrestleMania 30. WrestleMania 29. You got him once a year.
So do you think WWE made Sting retire after the back injury?
I think so.
You think they forced him to retire?
I think so.
Yes.
I think so.
I think honestly, I think they was really trying to make him look like a joke. They were trying to make him look like another Booker T.
Because it's like, you know, in August, here you are about to be, well, allegedly, you're about to win a WWE title, and then the next month you retired.
Wait, pause. They was gonna give him the WWE championship?
He was in the what's it called for it? Yeah.
Remember
like,
Seth broke his back in that match when he threw him into the turnbuckle? They said that Sting was supposed to win, but once he got hurt, they flipped it, and that's why Seth retained. That's what they were saying. Okay. That's why I say allegedly.
Allegedly. Okay. Well, everybody, once again, the people that's in the comments, what's going on? Thank you. But keep hitting the screen. We are almost at 20K.
What we doing?
I will try my very best. I will try my very best to rotate the crowd. But right now, this is our panel for now. But if someone loses their spot, I will let you up. So did you guys have any more comments about the Undertaker and Sting debate, or could we go on to the next one, which is going to get very messy?
Oh,
Everybody,
Light
indeed,
skin.
indeed, sir.
everybody good? Okay. All right. So the next one is
Wait, heels.
Hold up.
Light skin.
light skin. Did you ever retort or
I did.
go ahead?
First, I came in at the tail end, but I pretty much got the gist. Like, you're comparing The Undertaker and Sting, who's greater, who's contributed more. Let me just say this. We have what we call legends, all-time greats, and GOATs. And I think what separates people in those specific categories, at least in my eyes, is are you willing to do it on a consistent basis in not just your home promotion where you're considered at. Undertaker has been doing it for a long time in one promotion, in WWE. He was the man in WWE. Sting has done it not just in WCW, but in TNA. He was pretty much in and out and pretty much relevant in WWE for that cup of coffee that he was in. But then he goes to AEW. And yeah, sure, you don't really see him, but again, his age you got to consider into a factor. And when he was on the marquee, people went to go see Sting for that reason. So I got to consider Sting one of the GOATs and Undertaker the all-time greats, just based on that.
And he was a top draw in All Japan, and he was a top draw in New Japan.
You know,
but it just seems like he was top draws that was outside the mainstream. I think that's why, like, people like me didn't like. I couldn't see Sting because Sting was in WCW. I didn't really pay attention.
I don't want to fight anybody on what you're saying. That ain't my point for hopping on here tonight. But
what makes you think that I do want to fight?
Living...
I might want to fight you though.
Hey, I'm down. I'm down for whatever.
What are you doing? He just said he was fighting.
When people say that, I get the living in a bubble feeling.
Oh, so that's what we're doing? Oh, okay. So because
that's that WWF bubble thing. WCW was NWA and WCW were major companies. Sting did not name himself the Icon. Everybody calls him the Icon. That's from promotion to promotion, and guess what? It's been going on for like 30 years. So this ain't a new development. Sting has been the Icon for a very, very long time.
So here's the thing with me. I'm gonna kind of okay. So he said that. So this man down in the square, like left field, whatever, like the battlefield, like point A. He said that I was living in my bubble, whatever. I thought this was 2024, not 1994. But I digress. My whole thing is number one. I was not living in the bubble. I just came. I just seen wrestling. I'm just getting familiar with wrestling. So maybe WCW wasn't doing their fucking job right. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe if WCW was marketing better instead of focusing on these 97 wannabes, bad guys or whatever, maybe. I mean, I could have seen Sting, but they wasn't doing their due diligence. I had no choice but to see the WWE. WWE was like, huh?
Where do
Did
you live?
not have cable?
Where do you live?
I did not have.
Where do you live?
Oh, really?
I'm not trying to be smart, but TNA was on Spike Network for some time.
You know what? Let me tell you so fucking.
Like
you are
had
not.
to watch.
You are not touching me, Angel. You are not touching me. You are not touching me.
I can't touch you. I would have to go through hot take to touch you. I'm
being serious right now.
Okay.
I'm being serious.
Okay.
I think I know the answer to this, but where do you live?
Pause.
I live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, sir.
You don't have cable.
Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. One thing, Sting was on top before the Undertaker became the Undertaker. So he had like a 5 or 6 year jump on
I
the
agree
Undertaker.
with that.
Not Mark Callis, but the Undertaker, because they both actually wrestled together when Mark Callis was a skyscraper. But if you live up north, WCW, NWA, Mid South, all of those companies, they were just as regional as WWF was. So there's a lot of people on the West Coast that didn't get to see a whole lot of WWF except for when it started showing, becoming available on USA. Mm-hmm. Same thing with NWA and same thing with WCW. It was regional.
Right.
And that's why they had all of the, help me out, light skin. I forgot the territory. What was the big territory?
You could really only watch Crockett in WCCW Mid-South if you were in that southern region in the Carolinas, Texas. If you were in the southern market, you got a lot of those, especially in the 80s and early 90s.
So you're basically saying that my mother was trash for not getting cable. That's what you're saying.
First off, I didn't get cable until like 89.
I don't talk about nobody's mamas.
My dad used to, those brown cable boxes. We used to flip that bad boy upside down. That's how we watched WrestleMania.
Yeah, that's how we got our channels.
I literally legit.
I thought we were rich. We weren't rich.
No, I literally legit had to wait until I go to my grandma's house so I could watch cable. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was familiar with WCW. I just wasn't familiar like that. It was like later in life then that I had to look at who Sting was, who was Ric Flair. You know what I'm saying? Like type of shit, whatever. No, I get where Mid-South is talking about or whatever. I was just playing with them or whatever. So
the last thing I'll say is that I'm pretty confident that anyone over 40, no offense to y'all or any of y'all that ain't over 40, but I'm pretty sure anybody over 40 will likely take Sting over Taker.
Shoot, I'm 39 and I'll take Sting.
I think I'll take Undertaker over Sting. I'm sorry. Maybe it's my tribalism, I guess. I'm sorry.
I respect that. I respect that because that's like Sting. I think one of Sting's biggest matches is was it 90 or 91 with the draw with Ric Flair.
But see, here's the thing though. Like countering that point, like Sting had matches that were outside of my vision, so it's like I can't comment on that. Like I'm not trying to be like on that tribalism shit. It's just I didn't grow, and I knew one day that this was gonna bite me in the ass and shit. I'm sitting up here talking about like wrestling and shit, but it's like it's a gray area in my life where I didn't watch WCW like that. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
so it's like
all I'm gonna tell you
is, comment on
all I'm gonna tell you is go watch Sting versus Muda at Great American Bash. Go watch Sting against Ric Flair at Clash of the Champions. Go and watch War Games. Was it 91, 92?
February 91 in Veterans Memorial Coliseum.
Go and watch that War Games match. As a matter of fact, that's the first match you should watch.
I will. I'll do that. So basically, you guys are saying that I have no excuse, and I'm just throwing the excuses and shit. Huh?
You have no excuses now.
Okay.
Is it on Peacock? Pause.
Of course it is.
Yeah, it's always on the cop.
Yes.
Yeah, always.
Pause.
Yeah. Thank you.
I feel like I'm in a really bad episode of Love Connection right now. All I see is Hot Take, King, Stormy trying to hook up with Smiley down here, and she's shaking her head like, nope, next.
I was trying. No, wait a minute. I was trying to sell the Stormy down. I was trying to sell Stormy focus.
This is what happens. This is what happens when your dick is too dry. But anyway, nothing.
Okay, let's turn it up, Heels. We need to moist it up in here.
Listen, okay. Number one.
Watch this, guys. Watch this. You gotta have coins in order to get the ladies. Let me show you how to do it.
Y'all weren't paying attention.
There you go, honey.
All right.
You.
There you go.
Girl.
Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did she say
Let me see you.
Yes, she did.
I sure did.
She did.
Smiley, you ever in Arizona, honey? We will go have dinner. It's okay. I can have friends in low places.
Angel ain't playing around, yo.
see, that's why he got all them kids in the background. See, look at that. Look at that.
No, listen. First off, and this is no disrespect. I mean this in the most respectful way possible. Smiley moved, and the recoiled her camera. Don't judge me on that joint. I was surprised. I'm talking to Stormy like, did you see that? He's like, I saw that. Did you see that?
Do you see this man stuttering? He's trying to make excuses for that behavior. Honey, just go with it.
That part.
I
Ludacris
just
did a
love the
whole
placement.
song on it.
Cause Smiley
Talking
right
about
up
it.
under me.
I am a
love
human
this.
being with
Smiley right up under
eyes.
me.
Okay, all right.
Right up under me.
You are a
You know what?
moist
Luda
human
said it
being that's
best.
acting like a marshmallow. Let's keep this shit real.
I'm not moist. Pause.
Yes, you just as moist as that plastic almost burnt. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Wait a minute.
Pause.
I see the
He's
phone.
waiting for someone to poke him so he can go.
No, he ain't that big. Okay, so let's
Hey, yo, pause. I'm your brother, but damn it, man. Like, come on now. We're running the show together. Golly.
This commercial was brought to you by Snickers. Someone needs to, eat one.
What are we
I'm kind of angry.
Christopher?
Nigga, you know,
Chris.
that is not what I meant.
Chris,
Angel, if I had a
that.
Snicker,
Shut
I would
up.
share it. Oh, y'all. I would share a Snicker with all
Yeah.
y'all.
I'm sorry. Okay. So
Hot take,
anyway,
go eat a Kit Kat. Take a break.
I don't need a break. I need y'all to stop talking about penis. That's what I need y'all to talk about.
who talking about penis?
You just said you literally paused. Shut up.
You insinuated that. Never mind. Okay. Let's move on. Okay. So the next topic that I want to talk to you guys about. This is going to get a little messy in here, okay? So does the WWE PG product matches well with the Attitude Era rocking 2024?
What you say?
Say that question again.
No.
What did you say, sir?
So I need y'all to shut the fuck up. That's what I need y'all to do, okay? All right?
I'll just go back to look
I'm
what I was
sorry.
looking
I love you guys. I do. Okay.
Same.
So let me ask the question again. So does the WWE product matches well with the Attitude Era rocking 2024?
No.
Go ahead, Smart.
Hell no. And the only reason I would say that is look at the comparison. We got, even though it was 22 minutes or whatever, we got Cody Rhodes, fuck your story. That's what we got here. Then on the other side on Raw, we get baby poop. No, fuck it. No. You come back. Somebody calling you a clown with baby poop. And then you say baby poop. No, I was so upset.
Say baby
What's
poop
up?
one more time.
Say it one more time for the hearing
One more
impaired.
time.
Baby poop. That's
Yeah.
what he said. That's literally what he said. That's what he called The Rock. Diarrhea Dwayne. And I hear some people that want to say, oh, well, what about The Rock talking about chicken nuggets? First of all, The Rock said that people are in their basements eating chicken nuggets, sticking up their ass. That's funny.
Thank you.
Other
Thank
than somebody
you.
saying, oh, your name is Diarrhea Dwayne, DD.
That's not funny. Pause.
It's the way
Hey,
he
man.
said it.
Pause.
The way he said it.
Poop. It was like, what? It was Diarrhea Dwayne. What? What? Then you really want me to sit here and make me believe that you sat here and thought that long for that name. I know you was in the mirror training. You was in the mirror like, oh, this is it. Diarrhea Dwayne.
I know dancing. Don't
He
do
was feeling
that.
it. He
Don't
felt
do
that
that.
shit. I know he
Don't
was
do
in the
that.
mirror feeling that
Can
shit.
I
I
ask a
know he
question?
was in the mirror.
Can I ask a
He thought
question?
he was going to kill with that one. He
Smart,
thought
let me
he
ask
was
you-
going to kill.
Smart, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Is Diarrhea Dwayne better than Cody Crybabies?
No.
No.
No,
I rest my case.
no, it's not.
It has the same hit as the it
But I'll
just
say
has
this.
the same hit as like a middle school, jab at you, to be honest.
But I'll say this also though, delivery have a lot to do with it. Cause like you know this also when you know a pure person that know how to joke around and somebody that don't. So even if somebody can say the same joke that somebody else said that was funny, if you can't deliver it, which Seth is not a delivery person for that. He is not so far with making up jokes and stuff. Seth is not that one. So that's where the diarrhea thing left off because it was like, dude. You got somebody with the level of The Rock trash talking style, and then you come with baby poop. No, I'm not doing it. I can't. I cannot.
So Smart. Let me ask you this: Do you like Seth Rollins when he was in The Authority? Do you think he had better verbiage then, or do you think he is just trying to be, or do you like the comical side of him?
I do like the Shield Flash Authority Seth better. The only thing that really mainly get on my nerves is when he I feel like he overdo the laugh, and that's the only thing. Like I feel like I'd be so good with a promo from him, and then he messes up with the laugh at the end. I'm like, oh yeah, that was good. Then he goes, fuck. I'm like, shit, if you would have just left that
trying
out,
too hard to be like the
it was
Joker
cool.
is what it is. That's what that laugh is. He's trying too hard to be like the Joker, and it's not hitting well. Like if it was Mark Hamill, then yeah, I'd find it more appealing. But that laugh just doesn't hit.
Yes, it's not hitting home. Yeah,
That was the question.
Go ahead, brother.
What was the question?
Oh, really? You want me to ask it again? Okay, so
Just trying to get us back on topic. That's all.
No, we are on topic.
No, it's on topic. That's on topic.
We were talking about it. Okay,
I was not.
I'll say it again.
Y'all talking about Seth's laugh and stuff like that. I thought the original question was comparing the two eras, the Attitude Era versus
promo.
now. Are they trying to
almost? But I'll say it again. So does the WWE PG product right now matches well with Attitude Era Rock in 2024? This is for Mid-South.
I would say no. It kind of seems out of place to me. It's almost like WWE is trying to put some of the attitude back into their product. But Rock is to me, Rock is overdoing it. Like be a little shorter with your promos. Be a little shorter with your promos.
Real quick.
What's wrong?
Real quick.
I feel like I'm pissing the host off today.
Real quick.
Them two are stupid as fuck.
Real quick.
Oh
Real quick. Okay. All right.
Go
look.
ahead.
See my man.
This is what I will say about the difference in eras. The Rock's era, when he was like really, really, really cooking, was in an era where brashness and the ability to get your point across was created in being that creative way. But that was when The Rock was in his 20s and in his 30s. The Rock is 50 plus years old.
And not only that, it was new. Not only that, it was new and had never been done before.
Right. But now he's not The Rock. He is Dwayne Johnson.
No, pause. No.
And that's the truest statement ever said.
He is Crane, the android body. That's what he is.
Okay, yes, that too. But you cannot listen. The whole Bring Back Hollywood Rock shtick was a terrible idea. He should have walked out there in a suit and said, "Listen, I'm one of the board of directors. I don't give a damn if y'all want this match or not. I am doing it. I run this. I am Dwayne The Rock Johnson." And that's all it is. Now, and that because he's 50 plus. We don't need you in the oversized Versace shirts looking like Uncle Tio trying to bachata with the little girls. Stop it. Cut it out. No.
100%.
That is wild.
That
is wild.
He should be doing exactly what the Young Bucks are doing. Calling himself just Dwayne Johnson.
Exactly.
There you go.
Matt and Nicholas Jackson. That's it. And that was a genius move.
And I'm not gonna lie, that shit is fucking dope. Like I didn't think that shit was gonna work, but they were just like, well, y'all assholes as EVP, so you might as well like just put it on screen, and it worked out to perfection.
Turn it up a notch.
So, but let me ask you this though.
What's up?
Would you accept Rock in a suit and everything as Authority 2.0?
He already acted
because it's been done.
He already doing it.
But we're already doing storylines that have been done before previously. Bailey and Io is a bad version of Triple H and Batista with Evolution. We're doing things that it's the truth, bro. We're repeating storylines already. At this point, The Rock has to live in his truth. You are not in your 30s. You are wrinkly. You are old and you are tired. You go to bed at 9:30 because you are 53 and got CTE.
I never liked Hollywood Rock, so I agree.
That is wild.
It's not wild.
That's crazy.
He's taking 15 minutes to do a promo. He's like, another thing. Oh, more thing.
And another thing.
The breathing. You might want to give that to Stormy.
Stormy, come on. Come on, Stormy.
Yeah, go ahead, Stormy.
Stormy,
What's
cook
up?
The Rock, please.
Come on, Stormy, do it, Stormy.
I mean, right, you already got your hand up. Dude, come on, bring it to church.
Pause.
Bring it to church.
Tonight, on Debates and Catering, my family, my mana. Let me tell you something, all you Cody crybabies. You know, I saw tonight that Debates and Catering is #1 for the most infected taco meat. To all you guys out there trying to eat infected taco meat. Smiley down there up under me, walking around with a big warehouse factory of meat behind her. We're gonna call her Cheeks now. That's what I see. You wanna come on here?
That's some big jugs.
Say the Rock should be in a suit? No. That isn't how this is gonna go. But I will tell you this, Tuesday night, that finally
The Rock has shut up in Dallas, Texas.
You hold on a second while The Rock catches his breath.
Finally! You hold on a second while The Rock catches his breath.
I can't take him serious with an orange do-rag.
Oh my God.
He said, you hold on a second while The Rock catches his breath. It's funny because it's true.
Hey, what happened? The Rock was backstage, and he saw Seth Rollins walk out there looking like a human highlighter. Looking like a walking dill pickle.
What the?
There is nothing wrong with dill pickles, by the way.
Then Cody Rhodes walks out here, and it's never-ending story. Yeah, The Rock is saying the never-ending story, and yours is going to end.
Come on.
With the goofy dog. Don't forget.
Are you
the
serious right now?
Come on.
With the goofy dog.
Come on, buddy.
With the goofy dog.
Get on the hard rock.
I'm sorry, that dog is so white. It's almost like John Cena going, "You can't see me."
Wait, what did you say?
He said Cody and his stupid ass dog.
Got Cody and his stupid ass dog. We don't care about what's your dog's name? Fido. Nobody cares about Fido.
Pharaoh with the capital P.
Wait, everybody. We are at 20.3 likes.
Pharaoh
Thank
with
you,
the capital
guys.
P.
Let's get up to 30 before we leave, y'all. Let's get up
Look
to
at
30.
Stormy. You talking about that damn dog there? Look, the dog's giving you love.
Hey, you put a twerking dog in dog.
Right, she did.
Balto don't deserve that.
Okay.
Dog turned his ass off. What the fuck?
Here's shut up. Okay. So this is why I want. Why are you snoring? Why you stop doing that? Stop it. Okay. All right.
Goddamn
So,
dog look like Meg the Chihuahua and shit. Dog.
right, because I was trying to figure out like why the fuck that dog was perking like that. Okay. So here's my thing. I totally agree with that take because Rock is like rated R. It's like going to a PG or a rated G movie theater knowing that you are like this is not for you, like this movie is not for you, and they're trying to blend PG and rated mature audience only, and they're trying to blend it together, and it's not working. Diarrhea Dwayne is not, it just didn't hit for me. It hit for me for a 1 millisecond and then it just went away. I said, you know what, I feel like I'm about to throw up in my mouth, you know what I'm saying, for some reason. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, I think we're about to get our life. I think the PG era and the rated R era is going to clash on Friday, and I think that's where I'm very excited. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm very excited to see these elements crash. Now, if Cody gets slapped, I'm going to say you are the biggest bitch of this year. Because you got slapped twice. I need Cody to slap The Rock. That's what I need for him to do. If I don't see nothing like that, if I don't see any type of like get back, whatever, I'm going to continue to say that you guys need to just drop the PG act. Because it's not working. Because like, it's not. You can't have somebody rated R over here and then have somebody PG over here. It's not working.
You know, no backbone. Low key, because even Cody responds. You could have said, "Man, you smacked me. I'm gonna smack the hell out of you when I see you." No, he said, "You smack me, I smack you." back.
But that's Cody. Like okay, this is the thing.
That is not Cody. I
if
totally
you wanted
disagree.
something, if you want with this alliteration of Cody, I'm sorry, you're right. But like,
Thank
if you want him to go out there and to make fun of The Rock dressed in Versace shirts, that's not Cody. Okay, that's not what he's gonna do. What they should do is let Seth do all the talking, and have Cody stand in the corner.
Wait.
And the moment The Rock opens his mouth, pow!
No, because
just wait for everything to happen.
But the thing about it is that we allowed Seth to deliver the big line, and it took him like fucking 10 years for it to develop. Cody should be Cody and just start blasting niggas like in political form. That's what he should do. Seth Rollins is too fucking goofy to be serious. That's my issue. You can't come out there like having like rainbow boots on and shit after like it just rained outside and you indoors. Like it doesn't work that way. So
did you say he was out here with the SpongeBob boots?
That's exactly what I said. Yes.
Rock said shut the F up. And Cody said, okay, diarrhea, Dwayne. Like, come on now. That's like tag, you're it.
Right.
Give me something better.
Let's play Duck Duck Goose.
And
tag you in.
The fact that the crowd, the fact that the crowd wanted to chant diarrhea, don't mean that the pop got over. It just means that they were immature and they just want to say diarrhea.
Right.
They say diarrhea to Wayne.
70% of that audience are children.
Yeah.
And that's what's wrong with the WWE product, because WWE is trying to be rated R one week and then they try to be PG the next week. It can't happen. We sit here and we always talk about AEW, not trying to make comparisons, but it's wild that people always want to make these arguments. AEW doesn't have an identity. I know that they're rated R because that is what their product is based on. It's based on us. WWE, on the other hand, they're trying to be PG one week, then rated R the next week or whatever. You need to make up your motherfucking mind. If you are going to play for kids and talk about, oh, you smell like poo-poo, then you need to stick to that shit. That means that Rock cannot be coming out here talking about, I'm going to slap the fucking herpes off of you. You got to stick to, I'm going to stick the rubber duckies up your keister or some type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Stick to that shit.
Look at the networks that they're on, though. Look at the history of Fox. Fox is known for having shows like The Simpsons, Married with Children, shows that kind of push the buttons.
Right.
They can get away with stuff like that. When you're talking about USA, you're talking about NBC Universal, networks that own, Nickelodeon, all of these like kid-friendly networks. So and I can see why they're separating PG on NBC Universal networks and R on Fox.
But guys,
they have documentaries that are hardcore, so that's not 100% true. You have Law and Order SVU, you have Chicago on there. There's more cursing in those alone in 1 hour performance,
right?
So that's not 100% true. You're talking NBC that had Trump on there. Give me a break. No, don't go there. Like, they have a lot of stuff on there.
Lord have mercy.
Just look at Peacock. The documentaries on there are way worse than anything that WWE's putting on.
How can kids access that?
It's Peacock. They got cartoons on there. My nephew can access it just by turning on the PlayStation.
What their kids watch nowadays?
No. If they can, then why is there people that can access TikTok that are kids? It's not true. My nephews know how to navigate YouTube.
Because
they can navigate YouTube.
So
if you're taking your kid, if you're taking your kid to SmackDown and The Rock just cursed out in calling Arizona Coca-Cola #1 and Mirth #2. Come on now. You took your kids to that. You took your kids to Vegas and watched The Rock smack a grown man, and now his picture is on a shirt.
Coca-Cola.
And you're come on.
Right.
Like, there's kids in AEW who watched Darby Allin jump through glass.
Love it.
Like, are you kidding me?
I like this podcast. I love it.
Oh my goodness. I love it. See, we can't say the actual white word. I mean, we can't say the white word or whatever. I'm gonna give it to Mid's house. This is what professionals do. digital creators do on TikTok.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. Right.
Coca-Cola.
You can't say the actual word.
Exactly.
So
I got
have to, thank you so much, sweetheart.
Right.
So you have to improvise. Adapt.
Coca-Cola.
You know what I'm saying? Go. Oh,
White
nigga.
horse. The white horse.
Really?
The white horse.
Really?
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Mid-South, go ahead.
Quickly, I was just going to say that I think we'll all get our answer toward the end of the year when they move Monday Night Raw to Netflix.
Yeah, then I think
See
they'll
what
open the
type of
doors.
product they
It'll be
evolve
hopefully
into.
the right era for like Attitude
They'll be
Era
able to do
2.0.
much more than what they can right now.
But my thing was this before I kind of went on that tangent. I was gonna say Seth that is on X right now battling Drew McIntyre and calling him a bitch. That's the Seth we need in the ring. Like that's the Seth. Him running his mouth on X. He needs to just take that and put that in the ring.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
That's what they need to do.
100%. I agree.
They need
to
to
change them.
They need the Seth that was going at Matt Riddle crazy. Like that's the
Oh
Seth
yes,
they need right now.
yes.
That's the Seth they need right now. They need him to get that type of mad at Roman and everything else. They need that type of thing.
Yes.
So
100%,
everybody,
I agree.
So do you guys have any other comments or retorts before we go on to the next one? Because I'm about to play a video for you guys from Ryback.
Oh, you mean Cryback?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That line stack of poo.
Ryback.
So Ryback said some very interesting comments about Paul Heyman. And
Lord.
yeah, this was
Oh, was that when he was on Renee Dupree's crappy podcast? Making up lies and stories?
No. He was
Oh, I'm sorry, Hot Take. Did you like that?
Oh.
No, it just. Hey, first off, don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to me.
Oh, I love this. I should have got my Jake Daniels to go with this.
I was because I was gonna be like, I was thinking it, but why would you say that out loud? But then you was like, did you like that? I was just kidding.
No, so
I'm just saying it's the truth. If you're gonna make up lies, that have at it. But he should shut him down if he's gonna let him just spew shit out of his mouth. Hand the boy a wet wipe or something. He's sitting there just spewing out lies with no facts, and just because Ryback wants to stay relevant.
everybody
I didn't
once
see the
again.
whole.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
I didn't see the whole interview, but the one little couple of sentences that I saw, I don't think I saw a lie in that.
As far as Paul Heyman.
Something that Ryback said about Paul Heyman.
See, this is about to get messy, and I already see it. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this video. Hopefully, you guys can hear it, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about it, okay? So, the next subject that we're going to talk about is Paul Heyman going to the Hall of Fame. Is he deserving or not? So, right now, if you guys can mute, here is the video that he played today.
Oh, I'm the big guy, Ryback. And Paul Heyman, a.k.a. Oswald Cobblepot, is being inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame this year in Philadelphia. And I just want to personally say congratulations to this pizza pie stuffing fudgesicle popping shit-stained whitey-tighty wearing sloth of a human being, also known as Oswald Cobblepot. Paul has made a great career for himself being a lazy, lying, cheating, shortcut taking, just manipulating, horrible human being. And he's an actual perfect fit for the WWE Hall of Fame. They deserve each other. And if you ask me, this whole thing seems very rushed, very last minute. And it just makes you wonder, with everything going on with the WWE and Vince McMahon and the sex trafficking lawsuit with the Brock Lesnar's involvement and Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman, it just makes you kind of think, doesn't it? And Paul, while everybody else, all the little neckbeard marks may kiss your ass, just know that the big guy Ryback thinks you're a grade A piece of shit. And you're not nearly as good on the microphone as they all think that you are. And that's the last bite. Feed me more.
And that is what he said.
I'm the big guy, Ryback.
I'm sorry, yo.
And Paul.
So, that is what he said. So,
wow.
I'm going to give this to Miss South. Why do you think he was kind of right on the money? Go ahead, brother.
So I didn't hear all of that. Remember, I said
Paul
I read
Heyman,
a couple of sentences.
AKA
So
Oswald Cobblepot, is being, yo, I'm the big guy.
Shut up!
Shut up!
Okay.
gotta tell him to shut up before I do it.
Your goddamn it. Get on.
Oh, sorry. My bad. Go ahead, bro.
Right.
So the lying and all that stuff, that's all documented facts. That's all I was saying. Paul Heyman is a notorious liar. All the wrestlers that have changed their tone, changed their mind about Paul Heyman, that's fine if they change their mind. But for years, he was known as one of the biggest liars in professional wrestling. Case closed on that one. All the other stuff, not being a good promo, that's all bullshit. I ain't thinking about Ryback when it comes to that. But lying, cheating, stealing, he did all of that. Not only did he do that in ECW, but he also did some of the backstabbing stuff in WCW.
So does he
look up the history of the Dangerous Alliance.
Yeah. So do you guys think that Paul Heyman is worthy of going into the Hall of Fame?
Paul Heyman is up there with Bobby Heenan, and probably one of the best managers and one of the best promos you will.
Damn, we got some no's.
Ever get. Like the fact, like if you say Paul Heyman isn't going in the Hall of Fame and shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame, you got to have a viable reason why. All of you watch ECW. Yeah. All of you watch ECW. Every last one of you watch ECW.
So here's my thing with the Paul Heyman. I think he is. I'm kind of mixed with this because like Paul Heyman is like one of the greats. Like he's one of the greatest like creators in WCW. He's one of the greats in managers. He's one of the greats in the on the mic. But my whole thing is like he destroyed a lot of lives too at the same time. You know what I'm saying? To get where he's at. And I just really feel that like I really wish that he would have stayed the course and like really turn the world upside down instead of like just being a fucking asshole and literally went to the WWE, didn't even tell the talent that he was going to WWE until like the last day or whatever. He was like, hey, by the way, I'm going to WWE. Screw you guys. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is the reason why New Jack wanted to fuck him up. You know what I'm saying? Because like he did this a couple of times. Like he was like, bro, like you owe me like $10,000. He was like, okay, I'll give it to you when I give it to you. You know what I'm saying? I promise. You know, he was also go ahead.
Didn't he borrow money from Vince and still didn't pay all his talent?
Yes, sir.
I could have sworn.
That's true.
I could have sworn.
That's true. That's very true.
That's true.
So yeah, he stepped on a whole bunch of people. Very
yes,
on his way up.
Bro, there is so many fucking documentaries about Paul Heyman. There is a fucking library of that shit on YouTube.
Are we gonna crucify the man for like all the bad things he done, or like all the bad things that he's done to do so? Because there are promoters throughout that we can crucify, Vince included, in every aspect of what's going on. What I'm saying is does Paul Heyman deserve to be in the WWE Hall of Fame for his contribution to wrestling? Yes. Did he screw over a lot of people? Oh hell yeah! Don't get that twisted. Does he owe a lot of people money still? Yeah. So
that caused the argument that Chris Benoit should be in the Hall of Fame then. Oh, he killed them. I mean, excuse me. TikTok language. I'm sorry. He unalived not only his wife but also his kids. Okay, but he was a hell of a wrestler though. So
here we go.
Are we going to give them the same energy?
Here we go, guys. Who's the king of R&B?
Do you really want me to think? No,
say it out loud.
I don't
Robert Kelly.
Boyz II Men.
R. Kelly is the king of R&B.
Boyz II Men.
Wait, no. Listen to me. I'm gonna say exactly what Chico Bean said. R. Kelly is the king of R&B. But Robert did that shit, okay? There's no way.
What?
Robert did
that's
shit.
true. Yes.
Robert Aloysius Kelly did that shit.
Yeah.
Are we splitting the?
No, listen. I'm not splitting. I'm not splitting anything. When you say that Chris Benoit murdered his family, you are right.
No,
but if you, wait, I'm sorry. Unalive. But when you're saying that Chris Benoit is like probably top 5 technical wrestlers in the ring, that's true too. But if you're saying there is a narrative of where we shouldn't have certain people in the Hall of Fame, half the people in the Hall of Fame don't need to be in there because they got charges too.
So once again,
but that's why they say that the Hall of Fame is a joke. That's
it is a fucking joke.
Say that. Yeah, that's why people say that.
Because I'm like, can we really name at least one person? Like, of course, there's a couple of unproblematic people that was or is in wrestling now, but or was back in the day. But back in the day, almost everybody had something, at least something that was in like. Whether it was drinking too much, whether it was driving, whether it was like you fought a lot, something. Everybody had something.
Right.
So it's like, like that's why for Paul, like something like that in the past, to where like he's, probably still, like you said, he probably still owe people, but is he still scamming people right now? Right now, he's doing his thing in WWE. You feel me?
Well, we don't know that. We don't know that, but we know that he had these tendencies, and he probably still do. The only difference is that he's not caught like Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like the whole thing, it's like, oh well, HBK turned his life to Jesus. I don't know that. He probably did. I mean, I'm not gonna fault the man for that. But at the same time, like I don't trust none of them motherfuckers. Because like number one, if you don't get caught, you're gonna continue to keep doing the same shit you were doing yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Now, with the whole thing with Paul Heyman, I do feel that he should go to the Hall of Fame. But with all that shit that he was doing, we can't leave that out the conversation because all that shit he was doing, then you have to turn your attention to Chris Benoit. Because like you said, Classic, all the motherfuckers did something in their day. You know what I'm saying? It's just they didn't get caught.
So then we gotta take Stone Cold out of the running then too.
Very much so.
He beat up Deborah.
He fucked her up too.
So then we got. So basically, at this point, what we're doing right now is we are saying at this juncture that we are literally putting in a staple of who should be in the Hall of Fame right now. But this is the thing about that. This is the whole thing about that, though. I want people to understand the contribution of wrestling versus who you are as a human are not what they're putting you in there for. So when we say Chris Benoit should be in the Hall of Fame because he's a great wrestler, we have to take that with a grain of salt. Same thing with Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman cheated out so many people, G, that there are still people to this day who are homeless because they're waiting on that money. That's true.
Yep.
There's no lie about that. I'm not making up any of that. But what he's done for wrestling, he introduced a new brand of wrestling. He introduced a new hardcore level of wrestling. He's managed some of the best wrestlers in the freaking world. Paul Heyman can literally walk out there with no pen, no paper, cut a promo for 3 minutes, and it makes sense. Does he belong in the WWE Hall of Fame? For what he's done for WWE? Absolutely. Period. Now, I'm not going to be able to make that rule, make that determination. That's up to whatever their board is, but that's just what I think.
Stormy.
Well, thank you guys. Appreciate you for the gifts.
There's plenty of people in the Baseball Hall of Fame that could be taken out because of stuff they did.
Y'all are trying to take y'all are trying to do to the WWE Hall of Fame what they doing with the NFL Hall of Fame. Y'all trying to take what they did off the field, well, outside the ring, and put their credentials. Like in the NFL, oh well, you curse somebody out, we can't get you in. I'm the leading receiver. What do you mean I can't get in? Because you brought up Chris Benoit. You're absolutely right. You're right. Like what he said about R. Kelly. The man wrote the 90s. Because when you said Boy Smith, R. Kelly wrote they shit. So now what? You were not alone. Michael Jackson, R. Kelly wrote it. The man, I Believe I Can Fly was this close to being the national anthem.
Yeah. Preaching.
It was this close until that came out. That's why I think they really did it. Can you imagine? All Rise. I used to think that Come on. But I get what you're saying. You're right. But what Paul Heyman did, the man saved SmackDown.
Yes.
That's a fact. Y'all remember when SmackDown was ass?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Vince had to tuck his tail. Hey, Paul, look, I know what I said about this. Come on back for me. Come on back. He made
it was a C-list.
What's his name? What's Mr. Perfect Son name? Curtis Axel.
Curtis Axel.
Curtis Axel cooked with him. Cesaro cooked with him. Yeah, I know what he did with Brock Lesnar. When I first saw Brock Lesnar, the man looked like something built out of a laboratory. Let's all be real.
Yeah,
if that's
some
the
live
case, based on
commentary.
what you saying, if we gonna take what everybody did outside the ring, the Hall of Fame is done.
Yeah.
Ultimate Warrior sniffed the line before every time he ran down to the ring. That's a fact.
And honestly, we wouldn't have any
Wow.
wrestlers.
Hold on.
That's true.
Triple H. Y'all remember what Triple H looked like in 03 then when he came
Yep.
back in 04? We gonna ignore the deflated? The
And
current
then on top of that, he slept with the boss's
He got the-
daughter. But
wait a
no
minute.
one.
He got that.
Deflated.
Wait,
He
hold
got
on,
that Barry Bonds head.
Hold on. The whole
Triple H got that
bloodline
Barry
can't
Bonds
get in
side head
except
when he
for,
came in.
hold on a minute. The whole bloodline currently right now won't be able to get in except for Solo. Roman, Royce, Jimmy and Jay. Was it Jimmy tried to fight the cop and said,
Yep.
"You know who I am?"
Yeah.
Yep.
And Naomi's like, "Baby, get in the car." No, who this Oos think I am? Come on, Oos.
No.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, if we gonna do that, the only person gonna be left inside the Hall of Fame.
Yep.
What? John Cena? Nope. John Cena did some dirt. He slept with
Yes,
half
he
of
did.
them.
He slept with half the divas. He can't go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
he
have
did.
the divas, right?
So that's what I'm saying. So it's like he said. Granted, a lot of people not gonna do it. When it comes to certain people, like I understand what he did, but it's like, damn, I can't ignore what this man did. This man made us cheer for. He made us believe when Lesnar unalived John Cena at that SummerSlam, when Suplex City, when he cut that promo about Suplex City, I felt that. When they did the WWE Showcase and he cut the promo, without Paul Heyman, there would be no Trick Williams, because Trick Williams was at that tryout when Paul Heyman said, "You either gonna show me that you got it, or I'll put you out this room." Trick Williams was at that building when Paul Heyman came in and told half the room, "Get out." Trick was in that class.
Yep.
So I can't ignore it. Paul Heyman, the only thing I can say, he had some bare hairdos. The man, he been the same shape since I've known him. Other than that, that's all I got.
Paul
I mean,
Heyman.
it's a reason why what's name called him the Penguin.
Oh,
you
and
know?
Big Show. When he was Big Show for a second.
Paul White.
Paul
Big
Heyman.
Show.
Yeah.
Paul Heyman made Jerry Lynn a big deal. Paul Heyman made Sabu a big deal. Paul Heyman made Rob Van Dam a big deal. Paul Heyman made Chris Candido and Sonny a huge deal after they left the WWE in the first place. People forget about Mike Awesome. Mike Awesome was supposed to be the next big thing. That was Paul Heyman.
I don't see that.
Man. I miss
I don't even see that. Even though he had some dope ass matches in ECW. Go ahead, brother.
And WCW.
In WCW, like,
say,
dude,
not
what was his
only that,
name?
but
Oh, go ahead.
Like awesome.
No. I'm talking about that Chinese dude that he had beef with. It starts with a T.
Tatanka.
That
was right. I'm sorry. I was wrong.
Tanaka.
That's it.
Tanaka, right?
Tanaka.
Pat
I
Tanaka.
think that's
Yeah,
what
Tanaka. I mean, he had that hard ass fucking head. Oh my god, Jesus Christ! Wait, what you were saying, Gouging?
I was going to say, not only that, but I believe that, I just made a video about it. Paul Heyman, you've been basically called the godfather of how we look at indie wrestling nowadays, from a production standpoint, from a presentation standpoint in the ring and how they cut their promos. Look at all the indie promotions from CZW, GCW. Look at Lucha Underground. Look at all of these promotions. They have the same similar style that ECW, that Paul Heyman basically created in the 90s.
Masato Tanaka was the name. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I knew it was somewhere in that zip code.
Martial arts wrestling.
And shout out to the comment section.
So
you guys are giving out gifts. Please give gifts to the panel. The panel has been awesome tonight. Please gift them if you guys can.
hold on, but real quick though. Wait.
Hold on. Let me get this out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap up this this segment. Then we're gonna go to final thoughts. Go ahead, Stormy. Finish your thought.
It's the band from everywhere. Who you think going to duck?
Punk. It's gotta be Punk.
Really?
It gotta be somebody from ECW.
I don't think it'd be. Didn't him and Punk have a falling out or no?
I don't
think so.
At this point, you gotta. Somebody said Joey Styles, which I think.
Somebody said Tommy Dreamer.
That's good too. That's good. I mean,
it
and
can
he's in
only-
TNA, so he's not too far away.
Didn't Joey Styles leave kind of in a huff?
He did, but like Trips is running it now, so it's not a Vince thing. So we'll see what happens.
I mean, you can't. Man, you make it seem like Trips can be trusted. That motherfucker is up on what's the name, armpit.
No, but you're not gonna wrestle for him. You just gonna do a speech.
Not the.
All I'm going
Why just Roman
Jesus.
Reigns? Roman Reigns
Like a
has been with them for
bushwhacker?
4 years now.
Might as well.
That's true.
Or like let Paul Heyman just like induct Paul Heyman.
Have the
He
bloodline
talks
induct
like-
Heyman.
Hey,
Bubba Ray, and Devon. Bubba Ray and
If
Devon.
it was,
They are let. They are
Them
let
too.
the
If
contract.
Vince-
That would make sense.
if Vince was in charge, it would be Roman Reigns inducting Paul Heyman. But since Vince is
And
in charge,
I was
it's
like-
gonna be Tommy Dreamer or Bully Ray.
Right, and I'm just like, because we was also talking about this the other day too, that if the Hall of Fame is gonna be like headline Paul Heyman, it should be an ECW type of Hall of Fame. Hands down, it should be.
Everybody.
Do
You know,
you guys
right.
think that they're going to induct ECW as a whole, or do you think they'll eventually break it down
No.
by wrestler?
They'll
Because there's
break
a
it down
lot
by
of
wrestler.
fantastic wrestlers that need to be in there.
Yes,
Break it down by wrestlers.
but the thing about it is that they still got Vince's stench. You know, they still doing shit that Vince will usually do, which is the petty shit. Like, okay, we'll get Paul Heyman, and then we'll probably get like the Sandman or somebody that we didn't have beef with in the past or whatever. I'm just like, bro, if you want your company to grow, you have to give up the petty shit. Like, this is ridiculous. You know, how they did Sting was absolutely ridiculous. They could have at least like handed AEW, you know what I'm saying, their library. Like, you know what I'm saying, just brought their
It's being
You
challenged.
didn't hear Cody tribute? You didn't hear Cody tribute when he said, "Man, this stings a little." Did he look at the camera?
nigga, you called it really?
Michael Cole even mentioned it on Raw.
Yeah, Cole and Pat talked about it, but he straight
Yeah,
said,
he
"Man,
did.
this sort of stings.
Yep.
Nigga, no. I'm not no.
This stings."
Anyway, anybody had any other retorts with the Paul Heyman situation? Anything before we go to final thoughts?
Oh,
There's
they
a
didn't
lot
call
on
him
Reddit,
a penguin. They
guys.
called him a walrus.
Go to Reddit, you'll find a whole bunch.
So stupid.
All I gotta say,
Paul Heyman was great on commentary too. I don't want us to leave that out.
Yeah.
He was.
Yes.
during that time on the road to WrestleMania 17. Like his beef with JR was hilarious. I loved it. Loved
it was yes.
Yes.
All I gotta say. I'll just give Paul Heyman his flowers for. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. He deserves it.
He does. But you know, unfortunately, Ryback doesn't. He begs to differ. But that's
Yeah,
neither here nor there.
Mr. Baldy Cryback.
If he wants a job, he wants to be hired back. He wants a job.
The Queen is speaking. What'd you say, darling?
Relax. I said he wants a job. He talks all this shit about WWE. He wants a job. This man has been unemployed for years because nobody will book him.
That is one foxy. Shut your mouth.
Oh my God.
He's selling supplements.
Anyway, everybody. So we're gonna go ahead.
My bad.
We're gonna go ahead.
Stormy.
We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do final thoughts. So we're gonna start with Angel. You guys got 2 minutes. We're gonna go around the whole room.
Shit.
Oh.
Showtime.
Okay, final thoughts. Everyone, quit crying over Paul Heyman. He gave us a lot. He's a dick, but who cares? I mean, like, let it go. In the words of Frozen, just let that shit go at this point. But again, there is a lot of shit on Reddit, so go read it, especially if you need bathroom material. That's where you're gonna find it.
Bathroom
Seth
material.
needs, yeah, you know, like you're gonna have like a story in there. But Seth, like, you really need to get your shit together, Seth. Like, seriously. I don't know if you need to go sneak and grab the Rock's like script or something, but your shit was really bad on Monday. And honey, you need to get it together. Quit fighting with Drew and focus on the Rock for day one. Otherwise, you're gonna be the laughing stock of WWE with them red ass boots. So anyways, I thank you again, Hills and Hot Joe, whatever. You're simping for everybody on here. Thank you again. I love you guys, especially the comments. You guys are awesome. And that's all I have.
All right. Thank you so much. All right, Mr. Classic. You have 2 minutes.
Okay. I'm ready. Wait. Baby poop. Okay, I'm good. No, but for real. No. No, but for real. The whole Seth thing still stick out to me. I'm with Angel. Like, one, yeah, he need to pick up his game. Two, it's about time he need to stop switching clothes with Becky. And they doing the whole swap shit. Like, she takes his hat. He take her platforms. Shit happens. I need to stop happening, bro. Like, you're in a serious fight now. I need you to come ready to fight, cause you talking about baby poops and baby wipes and everybody else just talking about, hey, you worthless. Like, literally, The Rock said that USA don't know you. You just said baby poop. Okay, cool. So I'm just letting that go. Get better. It was great to see Sting last match once again. It's good to see anybody again being able to retire on their own terms, and also how they would like to. As we saw, Sting talked about it on a media scrum. He said, "Yeah, in WWE, I didn't feel it, and of course for good reason. TNA, same thing. They tried, but didn't try hard enough. AEW gave me what I needed, and I was able to retire like this. And it's good that he was able to do that. Because, I think more of our legends deserve that. So definitely big up to AEW for that, and big up to TK for that, for sure. And don't forget to follow Smart Psychology Podcast. Click the link in our bio. Follow us on, subscribe to us on YouTube and on Facebook and on Twitter, or also known as X. But I don't know why it's named that. All right. Peace,
All
guys.
right, thank you. Okay. All right, King Jody, you have 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. First of all, make sure y'all subscribe to Here's for Life Podcast. Follow everybody on the panel. Great episode, but I agree with Angel and then Smirk. Everything y'all say, Cody Crybabies, y'all need to get a life because y'all wasted on the freaking Roman and Rock. We supposed to get it, but no, y'all want to talk all that crap, all that bull jive, and say, oh, we want Cody versus Rock, and then look what happened. Look what happened. Y'all had Cody Crybabies all say we want Cody, and all I'm gonna say is that Bianca need to change her gimmick. Bianca need to change her character because her character right now is stale as heck, stale as a mud. I'm sick and tired of the little hair, twirling hair she got going on still. Go back to NXT, Bianca. I'm sick and tired of the smiling stupidness and going on. If I have to hear Bianca see one more time, I'm going to go like, sleep, but I don't care. I digress. I don't give a crap. And Naomi need to change her character. And that's all I got to say. But other than that, I hope y'all have fun tonight and just be one love for another and always support Women's History Month. And I digress. And yeah.
Yes, go Ovaries. Yes. All right. Okay. Stormy, you have 2 minutes. Go ahead.
Hello there. First off, the better story for WrestleMania with Gunther is not Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn already had his moment / half a year when he did the Bloodline thing. It should be Chad Gable and Gunther at WrestleMania. If this is the season of finishing stories, it has to be Chad Gable and Gunther. Number 2, once again, Triple H is making Damian Priest look like a complete idiot because you tell me that Seth Rollins isn't medically cleared. But last night he ran a 40-yard dash perfectly fine to the ring. What are we doing? Now Drew is looking, even Drew looked at him like he said, you two focus on you proving Roman's point that the heavyweight title does not have importance when you're more worried about your tag match instead of your world title match. Well, like, you should let Cody be the main one talking. Like, I get it. You trying to relive the glory days of, you're gonna need a shield. Okay, Captain America, we've seen this story before. Like, what like. I'm just saying, you want to talk about repeat storylines? All I thought of when Seth said that line was when Black Panther was in that room and like, get this man his army and get that man his shield. That y'all knew this? I can't remember which movie it was, but Captain America was like,
it was Infinite.
Yeah, he goes, T'Challa, what should we do? Get this man some water, get him some Gatorade, and get this man a shield. Now we're doing that. Now the Judgment Day of baby faces. Did y'all see that? Hey, face turn coming for Judgment Day. What are we doing? Except for Dom. Everybody gets cheered. JD McDonough was getting cheered. I'm done. Jody, I will deal with you on another night about that line about Bianca. You will feel it.
He was
But
actually
also,
he was actually being truthful. You know what I'm saying?
I'll deal with you another time. But
thank you.
in 20 days, it will be Storm's birthday, a celebration on March 25th.
Oh yeah!
So you all.
Give me a round of applause. Thank you, Storm. Appreciate you. All right, Miss South, you got 2 minutes. Go ahead.
So a lot of people like to consider Chris Jericho the king of changing, his persona, changing his character. Well, if you see right there behind me, Sting went from the meathead Sting that didn't know how to wrestle, that spent most of his time on drugs, steroids, to a little bit more calmer Sting that couldn't win the big one, to Sting finally winning the big one, calming down, to Sting becoming a Crow and not choosing a side, to NWO Sting, which is right there in the middle when he went black and red, to then Sting choosing WCW, to Sting being in the final match ever against Ric Flair in WCW, to Sting not choosing WWF, eventually going to TNA, changing his persona again, becoming the Joker Sting, to Sting now retiring, finishing off a career as an icon, which was coined, if I'm not mistaken, by Mike Tenay in WCW. Sting is my number one. Always have been, always will be. He was the first wrestler that I met in person. Yeah, he was the first wrestler that I met in person. I was trying to remember because I met a lot of them that night. But yeah, Sting is going to go down as my favorite wrestler all time, along with Ricky Morton. So put some love on Sting's name. Better than The Undertaker, in my opinion.
So let me see. You know what? This is your time. Okay. Thank you so much.
I only got 3 seconds left.
I can't stand Mid-South. All right, go ahead, light skin gouging. You got 2 minutes.
AEW Revolution was a really great show, and Sting's send-off was very fitting for him to have that night. It was a great match. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if you want to dump on it about why they had to face the Young Bucks. It was Sting's choice, and Sting's choice was superb. As far as the whole Ryback, Paul Heyman thing, wrong place, wrong time. Heyman definitely deserves to go into the Hall of Fame. But when it comes to Ryback and everything that he's been posting on social media talking about Vince McMahon and all these other things, is he bitter? Yes. But is he wrong? Everything he said about Vince McMahon seems to be coming out as the truth. Things that, are coming out now. Will we find out down the line? Are they true? I mean, I still say Ryback's a very petty person who's looking for a job, like Smiley said. But is he wrong? And that's all I'm going to say. I don't need the last 35 seconds.
Well, fuck you then. Shit. Alright. I can't stand y'all sometimes. Alright. Smiley, you got 2 minutes. Go ahead.
I'm trying to make this quick. Jody, first of all, I'm going to say this real quick.
You got some big jugs. Straight up.
Jody.
I'm sorry.
Jody, you starting to sound like those white boys on freaking Twitter who literally be talking about Naomi and freaking Bianca and how Bianca should cut off her fucking braid and how Naomi's all kind of fucking monkeys and shit. I can't believe you agree to him. That's sad. That's real sad for you. Second of all, everyone needs to calm down about the glass spot on Revolution, about what's his face taking the casket drop in glass. I'm like, it was one pane of glass. I've seen someone go through a tube, like a glass table made of light tubes. Like I've seen worse. It was one pane of glass. Relax. Everyone needs to relax. It was one spot. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. Revolution was good. It was good. Not gonna lie, it was good. I missed half the show because a bitch fell asleep. Not gonna lie. I had a long day. I was tired.
Hey.
Ryback needs a job, and what else did we talk about? Oh, and it's a real one's birthday next week. So.
Okay. So it looks like we're gonna have to do a birthday bash for Smiley. We gotta do it. When is your birthday?
The 14th, March 14th.
What? That's a what?
That's March the 14th.
That's a what? Tuesday?
Thursday. It's a Thursday.
We'll do a cookout for you. Yep, we'll definitely do a cookout for you. Yep, we'll do that for you.
Yeah, Jody, that's sad for you. Honey, that's real sad. That's very sad.
Did you have anything else? You got 10 seconds.
Nope, I'm good. All
right.
That's great.
Love you, sweetheart. All right, Mr. Hot Take. You got the last word.
Sorry, I was watching Stormy walk. I'm not Stormy. I was watching Smiley walk away. It's intense.
So did it go down?
Okay. All right. You know what? Jesus. All right. God. Pause. Okay. God. Jesus. You're the worst. Number one. Revolution was the best pay-per-view of the year thus far. There's no debate. There's nothing to talk about. You have no excuse not to like Revolution. It gave you wrestling. It gave you storylines. It gave you action. It gave you all the above. Revolution is the pay-per-view of the year so far. Number two, Bianca does not need to change her character nor lose her braid. What needs to happen is there needs to be a better direction for Bianca in the first place. Number three, I think this is three at this point. I went to a Christian school. I didn't learn how to do math. My bad. I apologize.
Fuck
okay.
you.
I did. It's the truth. I don't know how to do math. Number three, The Rock's character needs to be a corporate version of The Rock in the first place. WrestleMania does look exciting, but not as exciting as it should be. Number four, enjoy wrestling, because at this point, you're getting a lot of pay-per-view matches that are cooking, that are fantastic in the first place. Number five, I'm pretty sure Smiley knows who Black Dynamite is. I don't know how she knows him, but Smiley knows who Black Dynamite is in the first place. See, look, thumbs up. She knows who Black Dynamite is. I definitely know. Yes. And she does. Okay. Pause.
Sorry.
Number six, Will Ospreay is the best wrestler in the world. There's no debate. I don't want to talk about it. Will Ospreay is the best wrestler in the world, period. And all the way. Follow Hills for Life Wrestling. Follow Angel. Follow King Jody. Follow Smart Psych. Follow Stormy. Follow Mid-South. Follow Light Skin Gaijin. Follow Smiley. And follow myself at Hot Take Wrestling. I'm going live tomorrow. If you guys are on, follow us. Go on Twitch. I love you guys so much. You guys are amazing. See you guys next Tuesday. Mwah.
All right. So, everybody, we kicked ass. I think this is our biggest showing ever so far. Yeah, matter of fact, I think we peaked at 83 viewers, I believe.
Hello.
So shout out to you guys.
Good job. Thank you, sir.
It's all because of me and Smiley. It's all because of me and Smiley.
I know they love it. They love
it's because
the
of all
eggs.
of y'all.
It's
because of all of y'all.
They love the eggs of this week. You know what I'm saying?
It's all about.
Hey,
Thank you so much.
But Smiley, your
Thank you.
birthday, that's 314 day. That's St. Louis holiday.
So what we're gonna do is next week,
Thank
what
you,
we're gonna
Tamika.
do on Thursday, this is gonna be Smiley's bash. This is gonna be the cookout. This is gonna be for her.
Yes.
Everybody gonna
Yes.
give her, you know what I'm saying? Show her
We're gonna
love.
have a ladder
Yes.
match. Winner gets Smiley. I'm throwing my hat.
You're being moist right now. Shut the fuck up.
Stormy.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Now,
Here's my last thought. Here's my last thought. So
Stormy, calm down. Calm down.
calm down, y'all. Calm down. Okay, so this is my final thought. So I'm going to fight Mid-South. I don't care when it is. I'm going to fight him. Light Skin the Gouger, I'm going to fight him because I love him so much. Who else? Stormy, you just trash, and you and
Barbie.
and Hot Take. No, the only reason why I say that. Shut up. The only reason why I say that because his birthday on the same day as mine. So shout out to him. Our birthdays are both on the 25th.
How dare you?
I mean this with love, but you're
both of our birthdays is on the 25th.
Hey,
Crazy.
twinsies.
Oh,
Both.
are you
All right, Smiley.
Yeah,
Okay.
both of them.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. And then as far as him goes, you know what I'm saying, the one that's on my right hand side, so he sat up here and always talk about pause and this and whatever, but he been erect like the whole entire evening, so he's the slut of the fucking podcast.
First off,
But you know,
first off.
whatever.
Thank you.
No, first of all,
Sarah?
I didn't interrupt you. I didn't interrupt you. So don't fuck up my train of thought. Thank you so much. So
Happy
anyway,
early birthday, Smiley.
I've been trying to tell people that I am the Christian of this podcast, and he is the
Bye-bye.
slut. He will always be the slut because he's from Chicago. He's from Chicago with all them big rats. No, not present company, of course. So anyway, everybody, this has been the dopest fucking podcast to date. I love you guys. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you guys for your participation, and thank you for hitting records this evening. Hopefully next week we will hit like 30K, but this week, y'all killed it. So until that time, I am one of the hosts, Mr. Team.
It's all about love. It's all about showing love to each and every one of y'all.
Yes.
Yes.
So we'll see you guys Tuesday. We'll have a cookout maybe Thursday or tomorrow night. But we'll let you
And
guys
we're gonna
know.
see. We will see if AEW keeps this momentum.
We'll see. We'll see.
And stop calling my kids baby kids. Smiley, they good actually sometimes.
Wait. Miss South said he had Zilla this week. What, Zilla was on your show?
Oh.
No,
He was in the live?
No, you did.
No, you did.
Oh, yes.
You
like,
had Zilla this week.
I'm thinking you. I'm like,
Love you, Goated.
What? Yeah. No, I had. This has been the dopest week, and like I said, like you guys are fucking awesome. This is why we are so successful on our platform. So shout out to the whole entire panel. You guys are just great. We'll see you guys next week. Have a wonderful work week, and peace. Bye, y'all.
Peace. See y'all later.
The show will be uploaded sometime this week too. So yes,
I was definitely looking forward to it.
Final pose, everybody. Final pose.
Oh.
Here we go.
Did you end it? Did you end it?
I'm ending it now. Bye.